Day 127, Ezra 8 through 10. The process of personal and national purity. Chapter 8. List of the family heads returning with Ezra. The return to Jerusalem. 9. Ezra's prayer about intermarriage. 10. The people's confession of sin. Those guilty of intermarriage. The good news of Ezra's arrival in Jerusalem is tempered by the bad news of intermarriage in the community. Some Jews are permitting their sons to marry women from neighboring territories. Even priests, Levites, and civic leaders are involved. The process of personal and national purity is painful, difficult, and time-consuming.
Chapter 8. Now these are the heads of their fathers' houses, and this is the genealogy of those who went up with me from Babylon in the reign of Artaxerxes the king. Of the sons of Phinehas, Gershom. Of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel. Of the sons of David, Hattush. Of the sons of Shechaniah, and of the sons of Parosh, Zechariah, and with him were reckoned by genealogy of the men 150. Of the sons of Pahath-Moab, Elihaihunai, the son of Zariah, and with him 250 men. Of the sons of Shechaniah, the son of Jahaziel, with him 300 men. Of the sons of Adin, Ebed, the son of Jonathan, and with him 50 men. Of the sons of Elam, Jeshiah, the son of Athaliah, and with him 70 men. Of the sons of Shephatiah, Zebadiah, the son of Michael, and with him 80 men. Of the sons of Joab, Obadiah, the son of Jehalelel, and with him 218 men. Of the sons of Shelemith, the son of Josephiah, and with him 160 men. Of the sons of Babai, Zechariah, the son of Babai, and with him 28 men. Of the sons of Azgad, Johanan, the son of Hakatan, and with him 118 men. Of the sons of Adonikam, who were the last, and these are their names, Alephalet, Jeuel, and Shemaiah, and with them 60 men. Of the sons of Bigvai, Uthai, and Zabud, and with them 70 men. I gathered them together to the river that runs to Ahava, and there we encamped 3 days, and I viewed the people and the priests, and found there none of the sons of Levi. Then I sent for Eleazar, for Ariel, for Shemaiah, and for Elnathan, and for Jarib, and for Elnathan, and for Nathan, and for Zechariah, and for Meshullam, chief men, also for Joarib, and for Elnathan, who were teachers. I sent them forth to Iddo the chief at the place Casiphia, and I told them what they should tell Iddo and his brothers the Nethinim at the place Casiphia, that they should bring to us ministers for the house of our God. According to the good hand of our God on us, they brought us a man of discretion, of the sons of Mali, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, and Sherebiah with his sons and his brothers, 18, and Hashabiah, and with him Jeshiah, of the sons of Merari, and his brothers and their sons 20, and of the Nethinim, whom David and the princes had given for the service of the Levites, 220 Nethinim, all of them were mentioned by name. Then I proclaimed a fast there, at the river Ahava, that we might humble ourselves before our God, to seek of him a straight way for us, and for our little ones, and for all our substance. For I was ashamed to ask of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken to the king, saying, The hand of our God is on all those who seek him for good, but his power and his wrath is against all those who forsake him. So we fasted, and begged our God for this, and he was entreated of us. Then I set apart 12 of the chiefs of the priests, even Sherebiah, Hashabiah, and 10 of their brothers with them, and weighed to them the silver and the gold and the vessels, even the offering for the house of our God, which the king and his counselors and his princes and all Israel there present had offered. I weighed into their hands 650 talents of silver, and silver vessels of 100 talents, of gold 100 talents, and 20 bowls of gold, of 1,000 derricks, and 2 vessels of fine bright brass, precious as gold. I said to them, You are holy to the Lord, and the vessels are holy, and the silver and the gold are a freewill offering to the Lord, the God of your fathers. Watch and keep them, until you weigh them before the chiefs of the priests and the Levites, and the princes of the fathers' houses of Israel at Jerusalem, in the chambers of the house of the Lord. So the priests and the Levites received the weight of the silver and the gold, and the vessels, to bring them to Jerusalem to the house of our God. Then we departed from the river Ahava on the 12th day of the first month, to go to Jerusalem. And the hand of our God was on us, and he delivered us from the hand of the enemy and the bandit by the way. We came to Jerusalem and abode there 3 days. On the 4th day, the silver and the gold and the vessels were weighed in the house of our God, into the hand of Meremoth, the son of Uriah the priest. And with him was Eleazar the son of Phinehas, and with them was Jozabad the son of Jeshua, and Noadiah the son of Binnui, the Levite, the whole by number and by weight, and all the weight was written at that time. The children of the captivity, who had come out of exile, offered burnt offerings to the God of Israel, 12 bulls for all Israel, 96 rams, 77 lambs, and 12 male goats for a sin offering. All this was a burnt offering to the Lord. They delivered the king's commissions to the king's satraps and to the governors beyond the river, and they furthered the people in the house of God. Chapter 9. Now when these things were done, the princes drew near to me, saying, The people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the peoples of the lands, doing according to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mixed themselves with the peoples of the lands. Yes, the hand of the princes and rulers has been chief in this trespass. When I heard this thing, I tore my garment and my robe, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down confounded. Then were assembled to me everyone who trembled at the words of the God of Israel, because of the trespass of them of the captivity, and I sat confounded until the evening offering. At the evening offering I arose up from my humiliation, even with my garment and my robe torn, and I fell on my knees, and spread out my hands to the Lord my God, and I said, My God, I am ashamed and blush to lift up my face to you, my God, for our iniquities are increased over our head, and our guiltiness is grown up to the heavens. Since the days of our fathers we have been exceeding guilty to this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hand of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to plunder, and to confusion of face, as it is this day. Now for a little moment grace has been shown us from the Lord our God, to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a nail in this holy place, that our God may lighten our eyes, and give us a little reviving in our bondage. For we are bondservants, yet our God has not forsaken us in our bondage, but has extended loving kindness to us in the sight of the kings of Persia, to give us a reviving, to set up the house of our God, and to repair the ruins of it, and to give us a wall in Judah and in Jerusalem. Now, our God, what shall we say after this? For we have forsaken your commandments, which you have commanded by your servants the prophets, saying, The land to which you go to possess it is an unclean land through the uncleanness of the peoples of the land, through their abominations which have filled it from one end to another with their filthiness. Now therefore don't give your daughters to their sons, neither take their daughters to your sons, nor seek their peace or their prosperity forever, that you may be strong and eat the good of the land, and leave it for an inheritance to your children forever. After all that has come on us for our evil deeds and for our great guilt, seeing that you, our God, have punished us less than our iniquities deserved, and have given us such a remnant, shall we again break your commandments, and join in affinity with the peoples that do these abominations? Would you not be angry with us until you had consumed us, so that there should be no remnant, nor any to escape? O Lord, the God of Israel, you are righteous, for we are left a remnant that is escaped, as it is this day. Behold, we are before you in our guiltiness, for none can stand before you because of this. Chapter 10. Now while Ezra prayed and made confession, weeping, and casting himself down before the house of God, there was gathered together to him out of Israel a very great assembly of men, and women, and children, for the people wept very sore. Shechaniah the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered Ezra, We have trespassed against our God, and have married foreign women of the peoples of the land. Yet now there is hope for Israel concerning this thing. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our God to put away all the wives, and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Lord and of those who tremble at the commandment of our God, and let it be done according to the law. Arise, for the matter belongs to you, and we are with you. Be of good courage and do it. Then Ezra arose and made the chiefs of the priests, the Levites, and all Israel to swear that they would do according to this word. So they swore. Then Ezra rose up from before the house of God, and went into the chamber of Jehohanan, the son of Elishib. And when he came there, he ate no bread, nor drank water, for he mourned because of the trespass of them of the captivity. They made proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem to all the children of the captivity, that they should gather themselves together to Jerusalem, and that whoever didn't come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the princes and the elders, all his substance would be forfeited, and himself separated from the assembly of the captivity. Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together to Jerusalem within the 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the broad place before the house of God, trembling because of this matter and for the great rain. Ezra the priest stood up and said to them, You have trespassed, and have married foreign women, to increase the guilt of Israel. Now therefore make confession to the Lord, the God of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the peoples of the land, and from the foreign women. Then all the assembly answered with a loud voice, As you have said concerning us, so must we do. But the people are many, and it is a time of much rain, and we are not able to stand outside. Neither is this a work of 1 day or 2, for we have greatly transgressed in this matter. Let now our princes be appointed for all the assembly, and let all those who are in our cities who have married foreign women come at appointed times, and with them the elders of every city and the judges of it, until the fierce wrath of our God be turned from us, until this matter be settled. Only Jonathan the son of Asahel, and Josiah the son of Tikvah stood up against this matter, and Meshullam and Shabbathai the Levite helped them. The children of the captivity did so. Ezra the priest, with certain heads of fathers' houses, after their fathers' houses, and all of them by their names, were set apart, and they sat down in the 1st day of the 10th month to examine the matter. They made an end with all the men who had married foreign women by the 1st day of the 1st month. Among the sons of the priests there were found those who had married foreign women, namely of the sons of Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and his brothers, Maaseiah, and Eleazar, and Jerib, and Gedaliah. They gave their hand that they would put away their wives, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for their guilt. Of the sons of Immer, Hanani and Zebadiah. Of the sons of Haram, Maaseiah and Elijah, and Shemaiah, and Jahiel, and Uzziah. Of the sons of Pashur, Elionai, Maaseiah, Ishmael, Nethanel, Jozabad, and Elisha. Of the Levites, Jozabad and Shimei, and Kaliah the same as Kelita, Pethiah, Judah, and Eleazar. Of the singers, Eliashib. Of the porters, Shallum and Telem and Uri. Of Israel, of the sons of Parash, Ramiah and Azariah, and Malchijah and Mijamim, and Eleazar, and Malchijah and Benaiah. Of the sons of Elam, Mattaniah, Zechariah, and Jehiel, and Abdi, and Jeremoth, and Elijah. Of the sons of Zatu, Elionai, Eliashib, Mattaniah, and Jeremoth, and Zabad, and Aziza. Of the sons of Bebai, Jehohanan, Hananiah, Zabbai, Athli. Of the sons of Bani, Meshullam, Malach, and Adiah, Jashub, and Sheal, Jeremoth. Of the sons of Pahath Moab, Adnah, and Chalal, Benaiah, Messiah, Mattaniah, Bezalel, and Binui, and Manasseh. Of the sons of Harim, Eleazar, Ishijah, Malchijah, Shemaiah, Shimeon, Benjamin, Malach, Shemariah. Of the sons of Hashem, Mattanai, Mattah, Zabad, Eliphet, Jeremiah, Manasseh, Shimei. Of the sons of Bani, Maadai, Amram, and Uel, Benaiah, Bediah, Cheluhai, Benaiah, Meremoth, Eliashib, Mattaniah, Mattanai, and Jasu, and Bani, and Benui, Shimei, and Shelemiah, and Nathan, and Adiah, Machnadabai, Shashai, and Shariah, Azarel, and Shelemiah, Shemariah, Shallum, Amariah, Joseph. Of the sons of Nebo, Jael, Mattathiah, Zabad, Zabina, Iddo, and Joel, Benaiah. All these had taken foreign wives, and some of them had wives by whom they had children.